Well, hi there. I'm Regina Shedd, and I have this entry for the 2016 Ornament Challenge put on by Alan Stratton and Carl Jacobson. I'm a fairly new turner. I got my lathe about a year and a half ago, and I've watched hundreds of hours of videos of you guys doing what you do, and I appreciate everything that you've taught me. This ornament I made using plastic key cards and gift cards that I laminated together with epoxy to make the bulb. I hollowed that out, and then I turned the finials out of some unknown hardwood and dyed them red. The two red stripes in the center of the bulb are actual gift cards that were red all the way through, so they didn't turn away to white like the other ones do. A shout out to Steve Twydell at Templeboy Turnings for teaching all of us that you can in fact laminate plastics and turn them on the lathe. So this is for you, Steve. Merry Christmas to everyone on YouTube, and I hope you enjoy the video. My plan is to laminate these cards using epoxy, and so that they'll all line up straight, I drilled a hole in the same place on every card by using this little jig that I built. After drilling all the holes, I just give each card a quick sand on both sides so that they'll lay flat when I'm laminating them together. Here I'm using some slower acting epoxy to actually glue these together, and I do it over the top of that dowel to try to keep them lined up. So I unclamped it, and I already noticed a little messed up spot from my clamping, but I think that'll turn away later. And then I took it to the bandsaw and cut it to sort of kind of square, and then took off the corners just so that I wouldn't be turning so much away on the lathe. So I'll chuck this up and we'll start turning. So now I'm going to put this in a collet chuck. After turning it to round using a variety of tools, I'm now turning a tenon so that I can flip it around and hold it in a 4-jaw chuck. So I got it turned around in a 4-jaw chuck, and now I'm just turning away that waste wood at the end before the plastic cards begin. Now I'm turning the bulb out of the plastic cards, and the carbide scrapers seem to work the best for that job. So now I have a Jacob's chuck in the tailstock, and I'm using a 5/8 inch Forstner bit to drill a hole all the way through the center of the globe and into the waste block. Now I'm hollowing it using a small hollowing tool that I made using an Allen wrench. After finishing hollowing, I'm now refining the outside shape a little bit, and then I'll sand it up to 320. Those red lines look like they're wobbling because of the glue up fail that I had, that the plastic cards weren't all exactly parallel. So this is the completed globe after sanding to 320 and then polishing with the Triple E Ultra Shine abrasive paste. So here I have chucked up a piece of hardwood, and I'm now rounding it down with a roughing gouge. I'll use this entire piece to turn both the top and the bottom finials. now I'm applying a lacquer sanding sealer, and then after that I'll apply a water-based red ink, several coats of the ink. After finishing the bottom finial, I've parted it off. You can see it laying there on the bedways. And now I'm starting the top finial. After achieving the final shape, I finished the top finial just the way I did the bottom one, with some lacquer sanding sealer and the red ink. I glued the finials onto the bulb using CA glue, and here's a couple stills of the finished product. I hope you enjoyed the video. Merry Christmas.